Welcome back to my channel Techno Trend Zone. In today's deep dive, we're dissecting the revival of the budget MacBook, expected to debut in the $649 to $799 price band. Snag a seat as we sift through 11 compelling rumors and speculations about this new lean and mean Apple laptop. Whether it's affordability, innovative chip strategy, cutting-edge design, or vibrant aesthetics, this video is packed with insights you don't want to skip. Resurrection of the classic MacBook line. After a 6-year hiatus, Apple seems poised to reintroduce a lower-tier MacBook. The last iteration was the 12-inch model, discontinued in 2019. If these rumors hold, a fresh, streamlined MacBook may hit the shelves by late 2025 or early 2026. Behind the scenes, the MacBook 17.1 identifier tech sleuth spotted references to a device labeled MacBook 17.1 in internal backend code, a curious jump from the former MacBook 10.1 used in the 2017 12-inch model. Since recent Apple Silicon Macs carrying M-series chips use identifiers numbered around 16.x, MacBook 17.1 aligns with this newer generation logic. A series chip inside. Strikingly, it's not rumored to feature an M-series chip but possibly the A18 Pro from the iPhone 16 Pro line. Yes, an A-series SoC inside a MacBook, that's a first. Benchmark leaks suggest multi-core performance comparable to an M1, with single-core scores rivaling the M3. It also supports AV1 decoding and may offer 8GB or 16GB RAM options. The trade-off: lower price in exchange for a less powerful chip. Memory configurations: 8GB versus 16GB. Given Apple's trends, there are two paths: the base model with 8GB, or a default 16GB for future-proofing. Apple recently bumped RAM from 8 to 16GB on M2 and M3 Air models. Betting on 8GB helps differentiate this model from the MacBook Air. Design speculations: classic versus modern. There's buzz about 3 possible chassis options: reuse the M1 Air's wedge-shaped design, use the flat-edged M2 Air style, or any design shaved thinner like the original 12-inch MacBook. Considering Apple's history of reusing designs for entry variants, the first or second option seems most plausible, though a refreshed thinner variant isn't off the table. Screen: a 13-inch panel at moderate brightness. A 13-inch display is anticipated, likely capped at 400 nits of brightness, intentionally dimmer than the 500 nit Air, to maintain product tier separation. If it has a notch, expect designers to limit brightness via software. Color scheme: youthful hues. Incoming rumored color options: silver, blue, pink, and yellow, mirroring the vibrant tones currently used on Apple's budget iPads. This approach suggests Apple is aiming to attract younger users with playful color themes. Possibly 2 USB-C 3.2 ports if it reuses older internal architecture. Or single or dual USB-C along with a headphone jack with the newer M2 style board. Thunderbolt support is unlikely, A-series chips don't support it. Storage: base storage expected to start at 256GB, likely configured on a single NAND chip, which lowers cost and results in slower sequential performance. 1 battery life trade-offs: thanks to the efficiency of A-series chips, this MacBook could deliver phenomenal battery life, maybe even beat the MacBook Air's quoted 18 hours. However, to avoid cannibalizing Air sales, Apple may choose a smaller battery or restrict performance. Naming the device: coming as just MacBook. Speculations include MacBook SE, but Apple's recent branding moves suggest otherwise. Like the iPhone dropping SE, this new laptop may simply be called MacBook, positioned as the base tier. Entry point: pricing, $649 or bust. What's intriguing is the price anchor. Apple's M1 MacBook Air was deeply discounted to $649 through retailers like Walmart. Analysts believe Apple may closely match that entry price to launch a compelling low-cost MacBook. Release timeline: late 25 or early 2026. Industry insiders point to a launch around Q4 2025 or early 2026, potentially at an Apple Spring event in March. This aligns perfectly with their history of revealing budget hardware during spring, such as iPhone SE models and affordable iPads. Why this MacBook could matter: targeted for casual users, ideal for students, light creatives, writers, and general users, prioritizing portability and battery over raw power. Differentiation within lineup: balances off against Air and Pro tiers, designed to stay distinct via chip, brightness, and slim profile. Potential iPad-iPhone convergence. Trend: using an A-series chip in a laptop may signal Apple exploring cross-device architecture strategies. Colorful appeal: vibrant finish options mirror Apple's youth-oriented iPads, could help Apple expand appeal in K-12 and college markets. Skepticism and open questions: real-world performance: how will daily performance hold up in multitasking and browser-heavy load? Thermals and fan/no-fan design: Will this model run fanless like previous ultra-portable MacBooks, or have active cooling for sustained workloads? Speed penalties of single-chip SSD. Slower storage may impact app launches and data handling. Absence of Thunderbolt may deter power users or peripheral-heavy workflows. Longevity and upgrade path. A-series architecture might hit repurpose ceiling sooner than M-series chips. What to watch next? DB code leaks with identifiers like MacBook 17.1 or something close. Apple fans track these closely. Benchmarks attributed to A18 Pro running macOS. These could validate chip-level expectations, new filings or supply chain disclosures around a lower-cost MacBook, colorway leaks or early photos hinting at non-traditional finishes and wallpapers. Final thoughts if Apple delivers this entry-level MacBook with an A18 Pro chip, manageable specs, colorful finishes, and sharp pricing around $649, it could redefine what an affordable, efficient, everyday MacBook can be. It may not rival the M3 or M4 powered devices, but for light users craving portability, solid battery life, and iconic design, it could be a smart, disruptive addition to the lineup. Whether you're dreaming of a revived wedge-shaped design or excited about A-series Mac performance, drop your thoughts below. Would you pick the MacBook over a MacBook Air or stick with the Pro models? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to hit like if you're eager for this budget MacBook, and subscribe for updates on Apple rumors, MacBook trends, and insider gadgets. Until the next update, stay tuned for all the latest Apple news and insights. I'm Daniel, thanks for hanging out with Techno Trend Zone.